All right, everybody. We are okay.
Back
so
in the old spot.
The old spot, because I think the lighting and such is better. But typically we try to wait to the end of the month. That way we just go and get all our books at one time. We ended up being up in the Chattanooga area, so we said let's just go ahead and get our books and do a mid. This will be month of comics for July, part 1, and then we'll do a part 2.
Because there's only one more week of July left, so it'll only have one more.
So that may get thrown into August.
I would say, just throw it in with August, because it's only one more week, right?
All right, then. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Today's the 23rd?
Yeah, so there's 31 days.
Yeah, so, just one more week. I guess that'll be stapled onto August. But, all right, let's go ahead and get free comic book days out of the way. We just grabbed a handful of these.
What you showing?
That looked interesting. Horizon Zero Dawn, PS4 game that I know nothing about, really. Art style isn't great, but that's okay. Superman. I did this with Layla. I was just showing her books and I said Superman, and she was like, "That's not Superman." And I was like, "No, I said Spider-Man. I said Spider-Man."
That's funny.
So that's the second time I've done
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is second printing.
Of Wind 1?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that out loud, but...
Just bleep yourself out.
Oh, bleep, 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 bleep. Alright. The Goon. Pretty interesting. The kids we babysit, the boy picked this one. Grumble versus the Goon.
Did you see where he put a sticker?
We told him not to put the sticker on the comic.
To, but he wanted to.
It's his comic, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's second.
Both of them?
No, this is first.
Oh, okay. And the girl we babysit picked out X-Men. So I said, "Don't you want to grab the My Little Pony?" And she said, "Excuse me."
I know.
My bad. The last one I got, I had them put this in my box. That's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is the Road to Ranger Slayer. So I'm probably going to read this tonight or tomorrow. So I can read issue 1. It also came out.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's time to...
Who's going first? Are we just taking turns?
I'll do all the Batman books first.
Okay.
And then we'll do taking turns.
Okay.
Because since they're both...
I'll do these two together.
Okay, sure, yeah. I don't know the order you're supposed to read these. I don't know anything like that. We got variants for most of these. So, we got some from Dr. No's. Was those in the Dr. No's pickup? I think those are in the Dr. No pickup that aren't up. We have
off-camera pickup.
I think we have all the Batman tie-ins up to this point. But here's Detective Comics 1024. Pretty epic variant.
I'm going to go and make a disclaimer that we have a fan, but it's on really low. So
yeah, this is about as low as we can get it.
But I don't know if it's picking up because it is kind of close. No, it should be okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I just want to make a
disclaimer.
Disclaimer just in case.
Batman 95 variant. Per usual, the regulars know. Our
house is hot.
The house is hot. I'm going to be careful how I word that. I don't need to get harassed again.
Well, Georgia heat doesn't help. And then our house just gets hot with the heat.
Yeah. Just how it is. Nightwing 72 variant. So this is the way that I do these things. Is I get the entire storyline. And then I read it. So... I'm getting all these Batman tie-ins, and then I'm just going to sit down and read the whole storyline that way.
I'll read it after you do, probably.
Now, we can do the taking turns.
Okay, who's going first?
How many do you have?
I
have two of the same one, actually.
Depends on if I do these together or not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I do them together, 8 if I don't.
You need to go first. I got 6.
Okay. So yeah, if I do these together, then I'll have 6.
Okay.
I mean 6 after this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know nothing about this. Nothing about this. I just know the writer.
Jessica knows nothing about comics. I'm just joking.
But I saw this on the Epicos live sale, the pre-sale show. And win number 1, and I was like, why don't we Google that? And then I saw number 2, and they had it on sale. So I was like, what? Let's Google that. And then Wesley Googled it for me, and I saw the writer was James Tinian. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. The first issue is is a second printing, but that's okay.
If you like it, you can.
If I like it, yeah, I'm gonna start getting them and look for the first printing. I haven't read it yet, but I need to because it's a new book. But I like James Tinian's writing.
So I got 2 of this book. My theory is that my LCS knows I like the Power Ranger variant, so they put one in my box, and then I bought one on the pre-sale show. That's my theory of how this goes down. Because like with Ghost Rider, Teen Titans, Power Rangers, they'll put that stuff in my box. So I'm thinking that's what happened. But this is the Rita holding the Green Ranger variant. Just amazing.
See, I saw that in the box, but I didn't think anything of it, so I bought it anyway.
Yeah, for some reason
Otherwise, I would have asked you.
I was letting Jessica handle the...
Yeah, usually he'll look at them too.
I'll look through and make sure, okay, we didn't buy that on the pre-sale.
I knew there was a double of this next book in the box, but I had no clue.
Well, it didn't help that we were up there on a Wednesday during the pre-sale.
Yeah,
so
because
I didn't really have time.
The comics were delayed.
Yeah, our LCS's comics were delayed.
So they didn't get them
Right,
Tuesday like normal. They got them on Wednesday morning. So the live sale happened, and then we showed up a couple hours later.
Yeah.
If that. Daphne Byrne number 6. I believe this is the last one, and I'm sad. I haven't read all of them, but still, I'm sad that all the Hill House comics are ending. But
it's such a blessing, though.
Because I've started something new that you'll see in a minute. But you've probably already seen it at this point. I don't know.
You were doing it last month. Some of those are on number 3 and stuff.
Yeah.
So here's...
They all are.
That's not what I was going to do next.
Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Because they all came out.
Here's... I think this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 50... No, what am I saying? That's what that other one was. This is Power Rangers Ranger Slayer number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Cover B, I'm pretty sure.
Looks
They had a 1 in 10 ratio for $10, but this was already like 8, so I was like, this is cooler than the 1 in 10 ratio. I don't know if it's...
It feels kind of thick.
Either way.
It feels kind of heavy.
I'm excited.
If you feel it compared to it.
I'm just happy to be jumping in on an issue 1 of a Power Ranger storyline. Those will not just stay up. Well, here. I got into the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series at like issue 40, so at that point it was like...
So it's cool that you're getting it on this one, issue 1.
Yeah, even though I didn't read the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I didn't read the Grid storyline. So I'm way out of loop, but they said it's a good read for beginners. So, yeah, it's your turn.
I'm so behind on this, but I'm trying to pick up variant covers as I see them, the cool ones. Justice League Dark number 24.
Now, originally...
I started getting this when it first started coming out, and then...
You did, because people were so big on the Upside Down Man.
Yeah, I got his
dude, spec on this book. So we were like, well, you already like Justice League Dark, so...
I got like the regular and the variant, but I like all the variants of Justice League and Justice League Dark anyway, so I'm still trying to pick them up as I see them.
Yeah, since we've fallen out of the loop, it'd be interesting to see if he's actually done anything, or if he's just like the flavor of the month. So, this is Teen Titans 43. I cannot figure out how this works. 42 ended... 42 was a highlight for this series, I think, as far as the new team with Crush and Roundhouse and Jin. 42 was a highlight. So, I'm excited to see where 43 goes.
So, this is the new... because I was talking about the Hill House comics. Oh, well, we've already talked... Anyway... I'm reading the AWA books. This one I actually haven't read yet. Red Border number 3. I mean, I haven't read any of them yet, but I kind of want to get all the AWA books.
Well, she's read some. She's read some.
I just mean I haven't read this.
Yeah, it just was a little confusing how you worded it. Oh, I know. Up next, Ghost Rider number 7. Legacy numbers 243. I don't think any of the other ones had legacy numbers, but I've been buying the variants, so I don't know. I'm wondering if they're throwing the legacy numbers on there because they're like, hey guys, let's focus on you, darn it. Hey guys, in 7 issues, it's going to be legacy number 250.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be interested to see. But this series is actually really good so far. I don't want to spoil it anything, but it's really good. It's got a pretty cool minor key in there. We'll see if that turns out to be anything, but I'm excited.
Actually, I'm going to put this one in back. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, another AWA book, Year Zero, number 3. I have read 1 and 2 of that, and I have liked what I read so far. So, I'm excited. And all of the AWA books are, limited series? What would you call
Yeah, they're all mini-series.
Mini-series. They're all
limited. It literally doesn't matter. They're 4
Red
issues.
Border was 3 of 4. This one's got 5, so we're halfway done on that one.
Yep. I righted a wrong. I added Daredevil back to my pull list. What is wrong with this sleeve? This sleeve got in a cat fight with a cat. You see that?
Yeah.
So, Daredevil 21. I am on a quest to Frankenstein this run. I read Death of the Daredevil, that last arc of the original run, and then it started over with Daredevil 1. Read that, and then I read like issue 4 or something like that. Loved this series. Had it on my pull list. I got like 11, 12, and 13, or 12, 13, 14, something like that. Started purging my pull list because Ghost Rider came out and all this stuff, so I dropped Daredevil. And then I told Jessica, I think I really want to get back into Daredevil because everyone keeps saying, you dummy, how could you drop Daredevil of all things? And I was like, I know, I'm so dumb. Daredevil's like really good right now.
And then he mentioned adding it back to his pull list. I told him
and
to do it.
In a video you guys will see probably next week, Epicos RLCS did a Flake and Bake show where they were selling books that people had on their pull list and they just never came and got them. And they had Daredevil 16 through 20?
Something like that.
For a bundle price, and I was like, okay. I think that's all the Through Hell storyline. It was. And then they did that, and then the next day, Daredevil 21 came out. And I was like, alright, I now have like the last 5 issues of that run.
It really worked out.
So, I'm happy. I'm going to read Daredevil. It's good.
I've got AWA Upshot, The Resistance, number 3. So halfway done with this one. I have read number 1 and 2, and I do enjoy that one as well. I will say all the ones that I've read so far, I do like.
I think for us, we're trying to figure out, we wanted to get that initial wave of AWA books. It was like Year Zero, The Resistance,
because they
Hotel.
said, like with those, like The Resistance and stuff, they said somehow it's going to tie together.
Yeah.
They're planning on, having their thing tied together.
Well, we weren't around for the launch of Image. We weren't around for the launch of Valiant. We weren't around Dark Horse. Or we might have been around, but just like babies.
I don't know. Either way, though, we weren't able to get it.
Right. So now a new publisher, a new studio. It's not like a subsidiary of Marvel or DC or anything like that. It's completely on its own.
And it stands for Artists, Writers, and Artisans.
Yep.
Something like that.
So I thought they only had like 4 books out. It was Hotel, The Resistance, Year Zero, and maybe Red Border. No, Archangel 8.
Yes, which those I have not read yet, but I do have those, and Devil's Highway.
Well, she got Hotel 1, and she's like, I really like this.
That was the first one I got.
And I was like, well, they only have like 4 books, so why don't we just get them all? And she was like, okay, because I really want all of them anyway.
I read Hotel, and then went and read The Resistance number 1 online, because in the back of the first issue, each comic, in the back of it, it has like a letter from the author.
Yeah.
And then it also has something from, I can't remember his name, but the person who created AWA.
Right.
And so I read that and found out about The Resistance and stuff. So then I went online and read The Resistance number 1, and I was like, I think I want this.
Yeah. So when I told her go for it, I thought there was only like 4 or 5. Maybe I knew about Red Border. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But then it turns out there's Old Haunts. Fight Girls.
I don't know anything about Fight Girls.
That's the one we haven't been able to find.
Something to deal with like mafia or something, or a gang.
But there's way more.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out.
We found out about Devil's Highway later on too when I started getting
Devil's Highway, yeah. We're trying to figure out what is our cutoff, what is our threshold, because I don't want to just suddenly take on 10 books for the sake of taking on 10 books.
Yeah, I got I'm trying to get the preview books as well.
The preview books are fine.
I found out about the like Fight Girls or whatever it's called and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to start getting those.
I just wanted to get the initial books. Because I'm like, oh, there's only 4 issues of each, so it's no big deal. Well, Resistance has 6. But,
yeah, and
but you
Year
see my
Zero's
point.
5. But
You
they're
see my
all
point.
limited, so... And I got all the Hill House books, so now I'm excited to get these. And I'm enjoying them so far.
Yeah, the good news is that they
about to
end,
show.
though. That's the good news.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and show your last one off. We'll
Okay,
save this one for last.
Okay, so Hotel Number 3. I really enjoy this book too because if you like horror ones, it's like anthology kind of.
I say it's like classic horror.
It all deals in the same hotel though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say hotel. I don't.
We know. Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
extra letter, but yeah, we call it hotel.
Yeah, but yeah. Either way, I really.
It's
enjoy
actually
this,
pronounced
so.
Hot L, but you know, we just call
Yeah,
it
if
hotel.
you like some old horror stuff, like it kind of makes me think of like what I was reading, like The Witching Hour and stuff like that.
Yeah,
where
because The Witching Hour, it all centers. Is that the one with the witch on it?
Yeah.
So like the witch is the reoccurring imagery.
And
or
like
whatever.
this one, it's a
setting that's reoccurring.
It's a setting, and then the person who like works at the front desk of the hotel, or who owns the hotel, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. That one should be like greenlit for a second season almost.
Yeah, I kind of hope it.
Like let them come up with some more stories or maybe a new setting.
I realized after reading issue 2 that which we might talk about. Like a tiny review thing, but anyway, after reading issue 2, I realized each issue is a different room of the hotel.
Right.
Which is really cool.
Right. So we are down to 2 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to this one just so we can get everything in on time.
Okay.
This is probably the hot book of the week. It's now on my pull list, so I've righted another wrong.
Right.
And that's Venom number 26. It does. Basically, you know, Donny Cates is really hot right now, but my favorite character is Ghost Rider, and Donny Cates brought him back through Cosmic Ghost Rider, which no, it's not actual Ghost Rider, but it's Ghost Rider, whatever. And I was like, oh, Donny Cates is really cool. And then he announced he was going to be moving on to Venom right after, Ghost Rider. And I was like, I've never really read Venom. I just kind of know Venom. So I'm not going to pick that up. And I waited, and then like Venom 15 came out, and people started it may not have been 15, don't hold me to it. People started specking on the early books, like, I don't even think Noel was hot at this time. I think it was his son Dylan that everybody was freaking out about. And I was like, oh, I should add Venom to my pull list. But whatever, I don't want to buy into the hype. And then he took on Thor, and I had Thor on my pull list for the first 2 issues. And I was like, I need to purge my pull list, get it down to like 3 or 4 books.
That's when he took off Daredevil and stuff too.
Took off Daredevil, X-Men, X-Force, Thor, and Immortal Hulk. Took all those books off, just purged it.
I took all the X-Men books off too.
And then it turns out that everything Donny Cates touches is gold, and I'm like, just put them back on my pull list. But I forgot to put...
Was it Thor?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
I forgot to put Power Rangers on my pull list. But I put Thor, I put Daredevil, and I put Venom on my pull list.
And we didn't ever take Ghost Rider off.
Yeah, Ghost Rider never left. So I've wrote most of my wrongs. I just need to...
It just lit up on its own.
What did?
It sounded like your computer made a noise.
Oh, my computer's dumb. Don't worry about it. So that is our, I dare say, epic. I dare say epic. We got all the back. Stop!
Oh, man. Because I reset my menu, it's back to 20 minutes.
I noticed. Like, you
So
didn't...
it's not going to be high quality. I got to fix it later.
Ah, this video sucks now.
Sorry.
Alright. So I just spliced this in, or maybe I don't know what I did. Maybe I cut out the last outro. But just when we said, hey guys, that's all our new comics.
We found more new comics.
We found more. Okay. Which I knew this month was going to suck. when you had the Batman event going on, you got new Power Rangers books coming out, you got the AWA books coming out. Like, I knew this month was. You're right. Sorry. So, I got 4 books here.
I've got 4 books here.
You go first.
Okay. I got Old Haunts number 2. I have not read number 1 yet.
We on number 1, right?
I believe so.
I believe so, also. Alright, I'm gonna go with Loggerhead.
Loggerhead?
I always want to say it like My Hero. You know, Eraserhead?
Oh, yeah.
Eraserhead. Loggerhead.
Oh,
You're next. Okay.
Archangel 8. Oh, wait. It's Archangel 8 number 3? Is it number 3? I can't remember.
Yeah, what do you know?
I haven't read it yet either. I need to read them.
I'm gonna go. Look at that Loggerhead. Is this cover 8? I always thought that one cover 8.
I do not know.
I don't know either. We got Loggerhead.
We now have 3 copies.
Spoilers. That video hasn't aired yet.
My bad.
Alright, you're up.
I got Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Something Wicked number 2.
A 5. Man, it's always miniseries. Wonder when she's gonna get another run.
I like this cover though. It's all colorful.
And Detective Comics number 23. My computer's on. I'm gonna turn that off in between episodes.
Oh yeah, explain it.
That cover's sick.
I like it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Stranger Things Into the Fire number 4.
Pretty sure that completes our run of this.
I hope so.
So I'm looking forward to reading that.
Season 4 coming out sometime this year.
COVID, you better not ruin this for us. Last but certainly not least, Batman 94. Introduced with a little Cohen wine. Boom. So, that's all the extra books. We will now flip it back to the outro. I have to fight the urge to say thanks for watching.
I know.
I'm gonna let past me do that.
I'm not gonna waver anything.
Right. So, take it away, past me. Batman books. Do we call them Batman books?
I guess.
We got all the Batman books and tie-ins. We got Venom. We got Daredevil.
Some books to try.
We got the Venom book. I mean, we got it all. So
We got the AWA books.
I
We
think
got the last Daphne Byrne.
this may have been one of our best months of comics, and there's still 1 week, which is scary. I don't even know what comes out next week. I hope nothing. I remember in my review there was only like 5 things. But that is it, guys. Maybe we can get Justin to show off what he got for the month.
Yeah.
Even though it's just Spider-Man and Batman.
And I might try talking about some of these later.
Yeah. So if any of that sounds interesting, subscribe, like, comment. We got 10 seconds to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know down below what you got. Venom, Power Rangers, yada yada.
Books.
Yeah, let us know. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.